Right. You got it.
Hey.
He's like, not too shabby. Not too shabby.
Gentlemen, welcome back.
Let's get it back.
We are
Let's
here.
get it.
We
Let's
are
get
here
it.
again
Yes, sir.
on another episode of the NVGA podcast. I'm your host, Scoop23. To my left,
Sean 44.
in front of me,
Trey B. Devin.
to my right,
Kano.
and on the picture-in-picture,
Shot 4343.
Yes, sir.
yes sir,
Hey.
Shock. Shock.
Shot.
So, gentlemen, how's everybody doing today?
Good. Lovely.
Well,
lovely,
fresh.
Right.
Not
Good.
sleep.
Indeed. Alright, so look, we're gonna get right to it. So, we got a few different topics to talk about today, you know what I'm saying? Some in music and more so in gaming. But I figured we start out with what's everybody currently playing. Now me, right now I'm playing pretty much Anthem and Devil May Cry 5. Mainly Devil May Cry 5. 6?
Primarily Apex, really. Just Apex. You know, it's funny. I played Apex all last week, and then I was like, you know what? Me and Trey got smashed on one game, so I switched to Destiny. It was like, oh my god, this is too slow. Oh my god. Oh my god. So what you playing?
My name is Dylon. I play Apex, and more Apex.
More fire.
One track mind himself. One trick pony himself.
Yeah, no, I'm really only on Apex, and the only other thing I probably would switch to would probably be back to 2K19.
Okay.
Okay. Nice.
Shun.
I know it's been like 8 years, but I'm still playing Skyrim. Hold on. I'm playing that. I'm specifically playing Enderall Forgotten Stories.
Left the chat.
I'm specifically playing that Enderall's Forgotten Stories jump, which is basically its own DLC. It's not even DLC, it's a standalone game basically. And then I'm getting ready to pick Apex back up because Apex is the way to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not too
Sorry
bad.
about that, fellas.
So what's new?
Probably should take that off. But
Shocker, what about you? What are you playing currently?
it said include camera.
Well,
That's for the
right
basic.
where we were preparing, I was just finishing up the Tetris thing. I will say this is amazing how good you can become at Tetris when you're just relaxed. You got like
Right.
3 A's while y'all were doing prep on the show.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, just waiting for the Division 2.
Hey, amen, brother, amen.
One
What
more
is
week.
that? That's next week, right?
That's
Next
next
Friday.
week.
For me, it's
Well,
for
technically Tuesday if you get the Ultimate Edition, or you get the Deluxe Edition. It's Tuesday.
I do.
Hey, I gotta talk to you about that actually too. But that we'll wait for after the show with Division.
You trying to finally catch up.
We
talking about it.
schemes.
Yeah.
But
So what's the move?
We
But
can't,
okay.
we can't tease that.
right.
Give the people that matter.
Right. Speaking of
So
Division
we'll go
2,
right into that,
yeah,
right?
I'm gonna say that actually brings up the second thing. I'm pretty sure everybody here played the Division 2 beta, maybe except for Dippin' over here. What was y'all's thoughts on it?
I like it. I mean, you know, out of everybody, I think I might be the one that plays the most looter shooter out of everyone here. Yeah. Think about it. You playing Skyrim. You moved to Devil May Cry. What other games did you move to? I was still playing Destiny.
The other game he's playing is Anthem right now.
Now.
Which you still have not played.
No.
Hold
He's
up.
been playing
Bruh.
Anthem for like.
Hold on, I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about over the course of the last year, who's played the most looter shooter? I feel like it was
Technically, it's
me. What were you playing?
Oh,
I don't say that. We're playing Borderlands.
Borderlands?
Borderlands 2.
Can't go wrong with that.
You can never go wrong.
That's the
with
OG.
Borderlands 2.
I mean, it's not the OG, but
Shoot me!
well, it's one of those. Right, exactly. But yeah, as far as Division 2 goes, as far as the beta, I played the closed and I played the open.
I played closed and open.
I only played closed. I did not play the open. That was what
I
last
played
week, 2 weeks
closed
ago.
Right, I was say Shocker. I know you played both as well. For me, it's pretty much. I mean, it's no secret. Everybody knows Division is like one of my favorite joints. I fuck that shit heavy. But I mean, as far as the beta itself goes, I mean, I enjoyed the shit out of it.
That was good.
I maxed out. I leveled up. I went to the Dark Zone. Got robbed for a book bag. I don't want to talk about that. But like, it's just, you know what I'm saying. The fact that it takes place in DC now, like that shit is lovely.
That's home.
That's home. Yeah, it's home. So it's like. That is I'm definitely loving that. And then even some of the stuff that they're gonna do after the game comes out, as far as like in-game content and like future release content, to have them say that they're gonna involve other areas directly outside of DC,
Right.
That's even more amazing. Especially depending on what we're talking about, like the Pentagon,
Springfield.
right? You know what I'm saying? We talk about Andrews,
Tyson's Corner,
Tyson's, Andrews Air Force Base, all that type of shit. Like I'm with all that. You know what I'm saying? So.
Fort Meade.
So yeah, like all of that. Quantico, like I'm with all that. You know what I'm saying? So and it definitely looks like they're packing way more content in this joint than the first game, which is always a good thing, especially with these type of games.
No, I was gonna say for future reference, for future videos, if you're watching this live or rewatching it later, if you ever have any comments on anything we're talking about, comment, because we are going to be responding to all comments, so just keep that in mind. Future reference.
Yeah.
Shunt, some thoughts on Division 2? Beta?
It's a good game, and it's a great way to stay in shape. Nah, seriously, as far as in like the way everything's working out with some other games currently, Division is looking real good. It's looking like a day one purchase. It's looking like I'm definitely going to be spending some money on that this Friday, and it just overall it just feels good. Like it feels good to be treated right by your developer.
Yeah.
And like not a lot of many games are doing that currently speaking. So
Sean, your brother's calling me.
definitely.
He be out.
I mean, go ahead.
He be out.
He always wants to video chat though. It's a video chat.
Go ahead.
All right, so what?
What's up?
So I can
Let's go. Do your thing.
I'll jump in. So
I'm doing my podcast.
what I played of Division 2,
What is that?
What? You can't even see it. You're not looking at it. We have those components.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Honda
Go ahead.
That's the beauty of live streaming. Have the conversation.
right?
Go ahead.
But nah, what I played, I thought it was fine. So it should be an instant cop for most people.
Yes,
if you like the first one, right?
Yeah.
Like,
And
if you like the first one, that's the caveat, right? Because it's still running that same formula as the first one.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see the phone.
you know, you won't be able to see it.
But my man's brother just called him. So
Yeah.
we got him on this joint. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta answer Big Brother Spook.
Spook 84. You know what I'm saying? But
The myth, the legend, the sleeping god, Spook 84.
Now Trey, you did you play the first Division?
I wish you could see him now.
I played Apex, more Apex than Apex.
I see.
Nah, I didn't know.
You played the first one at all?
Regardless of that, do you have any plans on buying, copping, playing? You know?
That actually goes more into what I said I got to talk to you about at the end of the trip. So,
I think probably once I see more gameplay, I might.
We should chip in and give him an hard drive so we can stop making these choices.
That's the name because of that. Hey, Shocker, you got any thoughts on Division 2 beta?
Oh yeah, like Division 2 is probably, I think it's the only looter shooter I've ever played. Simply because it's like Borderlands is based in fantasy world. That's me based in space.
Yeah, we're podcasting. You guys can
Division
watch.
is grounded. I mean, it's based in. It's obviously a fictional game, but somewhat based on reality, taking place in real
That's
life
how it is.
in a real life setting. With that, and with what Sean was alluding to earlier, Ubisoft is obviously learned from the mistakes of the first game.
I'm at
Like,
Trey's.
that first update broke the game in half, and it basically killed whatever experience I had with the division at that point.
Video games and hip hop.
So, with that, and with what Sean was alluding to earlier, Ubisoft is obviously learned from the mistakes of the first game. Like, that first update broke the game in half, and it basically killed whatever experience I had with the division at that point.
Video games and hip hop.
I think I got 40 hours
Everything.
in that game within a month.
Primarily games. We talk about everything.
Highly looking forward to Division 2. Cannot wait. Like, honestly, after Division 2, there's only a Mortal Kombat 11 for me. That's it.
Right. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I agree with that. You know, I think they've learned a lot from the first game, and I think the second one will be better for it. Like I said, it seems like just based on what they have in the game right now and then what I've seen from trailers, as far as what they're also going to put in the game, it definitely seems like they learned a lot from the first game, which is good. Which I mean, is the way it should be. Honestly, I mean, let's just be real. Like, they ain't gonna sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
Like that's the way it should be. Same thing like with Destiny 2 compared to Destiny 1. So yeah, I'm Division like pretty much a day one for me. So yeah, I'm on board.
What's up, Spook? I'll repeat what he says so you guys can hear it.
Turn that corner.
Spook84.
You know where they are. Just to know that something.
Yeah. Basically, Spook's saying he's definitely down to cop the jump. He didn't get as many hours as he wanted in the first game, and he already got 4 hours in the beta alone in the second game. And, it was fire.
Yeah, I want to say I played the shit out of the first game. I had 2 characters fully stacked.
About the beta shows, I didn't want to finish it.
The first one was good though. The first one got better. It got better with time. I like it.
Indeed. So yeah, that's like I said, I think for the most part, I think all of us is pretty much on board with it. Maybe except for Dippin. I just think he need a little bit more intel on it. And I think once he sees a little more intel, he'll be on board.
I will say this though. Maybe lower the bullet sponge down just a little bit. Or beat my guns up so I feel,
I feel like if you run with duos,
One at a time.
I feel like if you run with duos on Division, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Because when I had just a team of like me and one other person, the gunfights lasted just long enough.
Yeah.
It's like as soon as you add that third person to fourth person, then the bullet sponginess is like.
Rainbow with it.
Right.
Where's the clip?
30 bullets from a light machine gun in the face,
Right.
all pinpoint accuracy.
Yeah.
He like.
But you know what? I think that
You might
when you
get
get
that Superman clay jump with the Jesus.
exactly.
Yeah, I will say.
I feel like
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I feel like the way that the damage is stacked now though, when you add that third person, it's probably perfect because when you start getting the in game
You all gotta shoot the same person.
guns and stats and equipment, that sponginess is gonna be decreased by a lot because now you're gonna be way more powerful.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's probably
Find out
perfect.
Yeah.
But not
Next
for
time.
what they had, what was available pool-wise
Hey.
in the beta.
I will say this:
Did that happen?
when it comes to the end game or Division 2, on the beta, like once you get to the level cap of the beta, the Enforced faction pops up. They're called the Black Tusk, and they give you one mission to fight against them niggas. I'm gonna tell you something, son. Them Black Tusk cats, them motherfuckers are like. Them niggas is on God mode.
They're not
like,
bullet sponge.
That was like the purple cat.
Each one's a
hey,
boss.
The
hey,
purple cat.
I got
Each one's a boss.
the perfect example.
Was it?
Their level of accuracy, Rainbow Six Siege realistic.
Oh god.
That's their level of accuracy.
Like you ain't even
Like,
like
they're-
the wall.
Yeah, like they are just almighty. Nigga,
Sean remembers that Rainbow 6-1.
realistic.
Rainbow
Get back, I'm about to do that.
1, the accuracy.
Right, Larry?
Yeah, like that, bruh. Like some of the turrets that they were using, they had little robotic dogs. Like that shit was retarded, nigga. It took us like 50 minutes to do that mission. Yeah. That's Black Tusk for sure.
Yeah, Rainbow.
Alright, so since we're on little shooters, we'll jump to Anthem here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anthem. What's your...
I think
I think you have the most time in.
yeah, I was gonna say. Well, actually, Shun's
I
got
have time.
quite a bit of time too
On
on the
PC.
PC version.
Oh, PC.
I'm in the
Okay.
20.
Okay.
I'm in the 20.
Because you got the little
PC. Right.
I had a whole.
It's like, don't you do that. Don't you do that.
I had it a whole week before y'all, before anybody else really got to touch it. So like, I got to experience that first week of failures. Is what I'm gonna say.
Right.
First week was pretty harsh.
And I know.
There was an update yesterday for Anthem, wasn't it?
Yeah, and there's another one
update
coming out on Tuesday.
out soon.
It's supposed to be Tuesday. It's supposed to be a big
Like a
patch.
balance.
Yeah,
It's like the third. It's like the third big patch.
Yeah.
It's like not.
Yeah, I mean, I'm right now. Like, I'm at level cap on Anthem, and I think my gear score right now is like around 450. And I think like the max
Which is
gear
good,
score is like
good.
I think like upper 500s,
Yeah.
maybe 600, somewhere around there. But I know they're adjusting some min and max things. But as far as Anthem goes, man, like Anthem is good. It's good, but
The potential's real high.
it's definitely rough around the edges. I won't lie to nobody. It's rough, and it definitely needs some work. But I mean, I think the core moment to moment gameplay of that joint is fun. Like, you know, all the powers and abilities that all the talents have. I think that shit is. I think it's A1. Like, it's addictive as shit. Just running around, it's like a storm. You know, dropping electricity and ice on niggas. Like that shit is just fun.
Hold on. But you know what though? Ain't nothing wrong with running around with a big body with the shield, trucking cats. That's all I be doing all day. I be trucking and flying. Yo, I be smashing shit.
Right. I'm
Yo.
a juggernaut. Right.
Yes, that is the feeling that you get.
Yeah.
You know, and when everybody else over here, they gotta mix their combos. They gotta get their combo, your wombo combo status. I'll be pulling my rail cannon out like I'm good. No combos needed. That man's life is depleted. Like just
I just sit up in the air with the storm.
large damage.
Just drop them electricity bombs. You know what I'm saying? From a great distance, like. That shit is. Like
But
I said,
you know,
the game is fun.
as far as that though,
But it needs work.
what about that end game?
Yeah, see
I
that.
haven't gotten into
Like I
it.
said, that goes into the whole thing when I'm saying like the game needs work. Like there's just really not a lot of in-game content there.
You sure you're not
It's-
fine with 3 strikes and one of them's broken?
No, well, see, that's the thing. Like the
I mean,
the game,
strongholds?
Yeah, the game, the main in-game
You
in the
said it
game
right,
is
that's what it
strongholds. You know what I'm saying? And
This is
one of the
right.
strongholds is literally the last mission of the game. Like it's the same exact. Like it's just basically running that last mission back. That zone is kind of like it's alright, but like one of the segments of the boss fights in that zone is kind of trash because there's like no actual cover. So you're just like constantly getting hit with a big ass AoE wave, and there's like really nothing you can do about it. So like that shit's kind of broken. But the other 2 strongholds are pretty good, like the Tyrant Mine
So,
stronghold.
yeah, the mines are
And then the second.
still playing it from the beta until now and still liking it.
Right, exactly. And the
You
second
know, it's pretty
stronghold
good put together.
is pretty decent. But I definitely say the best one out of those 3, in my opinion, is the Tyrant Mine. But I
that's
just
the
like,
potential. That like
Yeah.
that lets you know the potential of it and how good it is because like I know this part might hurt some people's feelings, but like I put that on the level of like Destiny 1's some of Destiny 1's strikes because Destiny 1 had some really good strikes. But that's the problem. It's like your best stronghold is only equal or around one of the strikes from Destiny, and that John had quite a few strikes, you know, and then it had a whole raid, like a week or 2 after the game launched, and and that's still
first
one
one.
of the best raids I've
Destiny
ever
2 was
played.
1 week. Destiny 1 was.
Yeah, but it was one of the best raids ever, and so like I'm looking for that Anthem comparison. Like, okay, you got strongholds, that's cool.
Yeah.
Where is my raid-like event?
Yeah.
And if they're what is the thing called? Their outline of what's going to be happening over the next
Roadmap?
few months. Their roadmap. If that represents what's going to happen, that means we're not going to get this. They haven't actually completed this raid yet.
Probably not.
You know, and it's like I want to be around, and Division's about to drop, and if I start jumping into Division and getting into that, and that game comes out feeling extra complete and feeling
Here's the
good,
thing. Here's the
what's
thing.
going to pull me back
Here's
to
the thing.
Anthem?
Yep.
This is what you just said is the exact reason why I haven't rushed into Anthem. Like we copped it, right? Like we all got it, right?
I'm glad you're saying this too,
Right.
because this is gonna lead into the next
Right.
topic.
So we all got it. But I'm like, All right,
It really does.
I've already put a astronomical amount of time in D1 and 2. Okay, and they're following that same strategy of D1. This is the exact same way it went. If you guys are paying attention, it's almost like they literally went and just completely copied everything that Bungie did from Destiny 1. And Destiny 1 was a hit.
But there's a problem. There's a problem though. There's a problem, and I'm only gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it small. Destiny 1 had a lot of content. You hear me? Destiny 1 had a lot of content.
But it didn't.
It came out with how many strikes did it have? It had like 5 strikes. Plus, if you was on PlayStation,
I think
there was a 6th strike if you was on PlayStation.
Yeah.
So 5 for anybody else, and 6 versus 3 strongholds. One of them's broken. So you really only got 2 strongholds to play right now.
Just the last
But
mission.
you remember when Destiny 1 came out, everyone was running around, even some of us were running around saying Destiny doesn't have enough content.
And you know what? And I'm
Because
gonna
they
go
built the
ahead
game like
and-
an MMO, but it's not an
But
MMO.
this actually brings me into our next talking point as far as topic wise, and like we have these comments like talking about as far as like what one game has done versus compared to the other one, or what one game's content has that the other one doesn't have, and vice versa. It kind of
Would you like to respond to that?
it kind of brings me up to this whole games for service in general. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, how do we really feel about this service?
Hey, what's going on, Matt?
And what is the effect of it on gaming today? You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is this, you know, like with these type of games, like we often make, it's really a bunch of excuses. And let me elaborate more when I say that. It's like, okay, they released the game, you know the price is $60, because that's what games are nowadays. Okay, that's fine, whatever. But the first thing that we always say is like, okay, they gotta fix this, or they gotta fix that. It doesn't have this, it doesn't have that, it doesn't have this, or it doesn't have that. And it's like, you know,
But they'll bring it later. Right? It's coming.
Exactly.
You know that's how it is. You guys gotta wait until
Exactly.
it comes later.
So it's like we're in this position where it's like, right, it's like we're in this position where it's like, okay, we'll accept that for whatever the price is, $60. But it's like, you know, you ain't going out buying a car with no engine. So it's like, what the fuck? Like, I don't understand why.
Hey, I said you got 30 miles, but we'll eat that later.
Go ahead.
Cowie Stunt Gaming said, this is my boy Matt. We played with him a few times. What you call him? He said, Destiny 1 brought mad people into playing in general. In my honest opinion.
Sure.
Now you got a cult following just for Destiny.
Yeah.
His comment.
Yeah, I mean,
that's facts.
but that's the thing.
I still play Destiny, man.
But that's the thing.
I still play Destiny.
But hold on. But see, that goes into the
Hey,
that goes in.
Did y'all work how much money Destiny put into that advertising campaign?
Ridiculous amount.
Yeah, ridiculous. Like,
I mean, it's like I mean, this really isn't a question, but to answer or at least say something towards that. I feel like the if you understand this, where the mythos, the background of Destiny 1 is really good.
Facts. That last comment. Me too.
Yeah, you know, it's really good. You know?
Hey, we embrace it, brother.
Hey, it is what it is.
We embrace it, brother.
What?
Hey, but
Why don't you
hey,
read it out?
welcome to the podcast, bro.
They cooking, hey.
Let's see what he said.
Me too.
Go ahead. So yeah, but that goes back to my other
It's
thing.
Marxism.
That goes back to my other thing where it's like, yeah, with the whole games for service, like all these games all of them have their cult followings.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's what makes these games live on. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes these games live on.
Hilarious.
So when you talk about stuff
Oh my
like
God,
For Honor,
bro.
Rainbow Six
The internet
Siege,
for the win, bro.
Division
The internet
2.
for the win.
The internet never
I love
fails,
it.
bro.
It's hilarious.
Division 2, Destiny 2, you know what I'm
Whose
saying?
comment was that? We gotta shout him out.
His name's I can't even. It's
Is that one of your people?
Yo,
Nah,
it's
I don't
like
know what this
Alicia's.
Oh, this is a random joint?
Yeah, it's a
Lana does or something like that.
Wow.
Oh, so Matt says,
Oh god.
well, Cowie Stunt Gaming says, man, for $60, I expect all the damn features. Sounds
Facts.
like EA Sports back again.
Facts.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking
so-
about. That's what I'm saying. With this type of structure of game, like this is
Yeah,
what
last
you
time.
get. You get like, yo, a game that's promised later on, even though you're buying the game the first day it comes out. So it's like, all right, yeah, drop 60 for some shit that will happen later on.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Later.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, pieces on the way, fam.
Who's that?
Random. It's random.
Yeah, no, it's good.
I love it.
You gotta embrace it.
I love
No, the problem.
He like, what we already
I got you. I got you. Little. Here's the thing. Here's the issue. Here's the issue in my mind.
No. Hey.
What's up?
Nah, go ahead.
Okay. The issue in my mind is the fact that like Borderlands 2 came fully complete. Like lots of content, felt good.
I reposted it.
If you're an old school, Sega fan, Dreamcast status like me, Phantasy Star Online came with a lot of content, replayable, felt good, good weapons. The whole system felt great. And it's like, I didn't have to buy anything new. The game didn't have to be fixed. It didn't have to be patched. Like I think that the idea of being able to fix something after you launch it is good. But it's ruining the game industry right now because people just be like, okay, well, I can put it out. I can get these guys to be my QA testers, and then I can fix it later.
Let me ask you this. So basically,
Street Fighter 5.
So basically,
there you go, Shocker.
So basically, the issue here, just to clarify for everybody watching, is somebody selling you a game for $60, and then they're relying on the game not being finished because they like the way that everything is set up, they can push updates.
Right. Yeah, they can constantly add more stuff to it.
Essentially, all they gotta do is get the game, get the groundwork in, and then give it to you, even if it's not completely fixed. Because you're gonna be my QA tester. You're gonna test it. You're gonna complain. I'm gonna fix it, and that way I still get the sales. Plus, they have the vertical slices.
So meanwhile, the game's been out 2 months already. You still
You still technically haven't got a finished product.
Trash.
Right. That's what I'm saying, and that's what I'm talking about. So that's the thing for the industry.
It's like, I mean, I only play select amount of games, but I think for me, it's like. Hold on. Let me see.
Well, let me interject. This is the reason why I think that Apex is slapping everybody in the face right now. Apex came out and it's free.
Facts.
It's free and it's good and it's pretty much balanced and a complete game. For what?
For Battle Royale.
Free.
Whoa. It's.
Doesn't matter. If she just wanted to get it, I still got the head.
Yeah. And then, hey, like Cat Williams said, in the history of niggadom, you're not gonna turn down nothing for free. Absolutely. That's yeah.
No, I think what Kenny's really getting at is the fact that the game came out and it works.
Let me throw this comment in here real quick.
Right.
I forgot we were on YouTube.
Don't forget Larry.
Yeah.
So, Matt says, or Cali Stunt Gaming says,
Right. Yeah. Nah, I agree with you. Right. That's why I say, like, you buy a car and it's like, we'll give you 2 tires now, we'll give you 2 tires later. Like, that's just stupid.
What's that question?
But
what's up?
Trey got a comment, so we're gonna go. Trey got a comment. We're gonna go ahead and let him read this comment real quick. What's up?
So, Cali Stunt Matt says, he says that's what Fortnite has going for them. They listen to their fan base, and how many games fell off because no support from creators based on what the fans want, like fan service basically.
Yeah.
Is what he's saying. And he said, then Smoker Gaming says Apex is a really good game.
It is, my guy. It is a really good game.
Here's my thing. Hold on. Yes. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Apex is a good game. But it's free. That's number one. So it.
Let me throw this ad in here real quick. Oh, I want to take this time to say, if you're watching,
exactly.
Welcome to the first episode of NVGA podcast. It's a gaming podcast.
Right.
We talk about gaming,
right,
hip hop,
Sometimes
what's current. We do have segments right now. We're in the what's new segment. We do have other segments, so stay tuned for that. If you can't stay for the whole podcast, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. If you can stay, then enjoy. And for those of you,
to the PS guys as well.
Yeah, shout out to the PS4 guys.
The PS guys.
Yeah, if you
PlayStation, Sony.
if you're,
Go ahead.
Yo, shout out to the PlayStation, Sony, the Microsoft, Xbox. I love everybody. Shout out to if you happen to be just watching and you like Nintendo, that's cool too. I love the
he
Switch.
said Nintendo.
And also,
listen,
we have no problem with our PC crowd too.
I was saying shout out to those who are watching us
PC
through
game.
PlayStation.
Oh, PlayStation watchers, yeah, shout out. We're on the PlayStation
We're on the
currently.
PlayStation as well.
We're not that biased. But we are. If you have a comment on what we're talking about, feel free to comment. We are responding to comments, so appreciate y'all. Anyway,
Oh, PlayStation comments?
Yeah, so look,
PlayStation comments are positive.
Trey.
real quick.
So,
PlayStation comments.
I got it. Oh, everything's on here.
Just trying to show you.
Yeah. So my thing with Apex is like, yeah, I mean it's free. You know what I'm saying? So the point of entry is always going to be easier to try to sell somebody something when it's free and you don't got to pay for $1 on that.
So-
Yeah, hold on.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on. But the other thing I was going to say is this: it's a battle royale game. Like to me, this is just me personally. To me, like that's fine, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But it only lasts for so long to me because it's literally just one mode and you're doing the same thing over and over again. So even Apex,
It's essentially like a different style of team deathmatch. But
Right.
this is the only thing we're selling
and
you.
that's it.
It's
with,
just
with
the
one
team
map. You know
deathmatch.
what I'm saying? With one map. So for me,
Call it Duty.
even though it is free, you know what I'm saying? So I don't. It's not like I'm saying like, yo, they should have this or they should have that because it is free. But at the same time, for me, like that's not enough.
Yeah.
Like, that's why it's like I always tell y'all with battle royale games, I can only play them joints for so long.
And he
you know what
like,
I'm saying?
I
I'm
know
just
the
for like an
water
hour or
free.
two, and other than that, that's it. I'm done. It's like, dog, we going around the same map with the same weapons.
Hold on,
you know what I'm saying?
before we
Like,
break into the next conversation.
like it's
Hold on.
too much monotony.
Hey, look, my man Scoop's like, yo, I know the water free, but where the lemons at?
Right.
That's
Where
what
the
I'm
sugar
saying.
at?
Where the sugar at? We're two colors.
Come on, man. Like,
Can't drink this.
Call of Duty and all the other games, they got away with this shit for years. They got away with this shit for years.
true.
But they also had campaigns, zombies.
Yeah, the last Call of Duty was the only Call of Duty that didn't have a campaign.
What made this bad was PUBG, which
Oh, I got a few comments right here.
Facts.
It's a good game, but that was inspiration. Now, people did not even. I was into the Fortnite game
People
without the
aren't
whole battle royale.
Really.
They seen it was one of them, they switched it over to that. That's how they got what they got now. You know what I'm saying? Just because it was a free ass game, and it was very different from what we're all used to.
So let me interject on what you're saying. We'll segue into the next topic.
But something that was a lot more solid than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so
They got away with it because it was free, bro.
with what Spook just said, and even in the comments, you guys that are watching, do you guys think that Battle Royale is at its peak? Like, is it too much? Has it maxed out, or is it something that's going to be sticking around?
I'm gonna let Sean handle that first. Sean, go ahead.
Oh, hold on, before you start. Everybody who came in late, you want to introduce yourself just real quick? One more time.
Reintroduction.
Scoop 23.
Sean 44.
You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Trey B. Dippin', you already know what the time.
Kato. That's it.
Picture in picture.
Oh, yeah, we got Shocker, and then we got our special guest.
Yeah, we also got the special guest, Spook 84, coming out the camera on the phone. You know what I'm
The
saying?
sniper.
A little quick.
Just happened to call in.
The sniper. The sniper's on deck.
Right.
I got a few comments on.
I'm gonna go ahead and let Paint.
Oh, let me answer that question real quick, and then we'll get to the comments. Your question, you said, do I think like it'll be around Battle Royales wise? I don't see it dying anytime soon. There's no reason not to.
Yeah.
Plus, like, if the next Battle Royale game or big thing, like, as long as they innovate.
Yeah.
And honestly, before Apex came out, I would say this game would only lasted like another 5 or so. Yeah. You gotta,
All right. So the reason I bring that up is
Wait.
that
Once Apex came out, my opinion changed on the length of battle royales because Apex tried to innovate and tried to make things better.
Yeah.
Now that Apex is out and Fortnite has serious competition and they have to actually think about it, they're gonna.
Fortnite
they're
is
gonna,
already not Apex.
No. I know they're not Apex, but the point that I'm getting at is
not
like without competition, you can't.
There's a ping system in Fortnite.
You can't innovate without.
Yeah. That's well, I'm not.
But the reason I brought that up, the reason I asked that question is because we'll get into the next section, which is the current state of Red Dead Online.
Before we hit Red Dead Online, we got some comments.
Yeah.
So, let me see. Hold on, let me see. I can't pronounce his name. Sick Cuz. I'm gonna call him Sick Cuz. Says, I think he's talking about Apex. Says you can shoot someone 300 times and they don't die, and you get shot one time and you die.
That does happen though.
Yeah.
That does happen.
Hey,
Like,
I'll be honest with you.
I call that lag.
But I'm gonna skim through. I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead with that. Hold on, he's got another comment. Hold on.
I got a few more.
All right, go ahead, read them out.
Cowie Stunt Gaming says, oh, never mind. I think it's on somebody else. He said y'all should run through Ooze and put an overlay on that and say NVG Gaming and y'all logo. Yeah, we still. This is our Facebook.
First one.
This is our Facebook page we created a while back. That's the banner that you see right there. So that's what that is. So if you're on Facebook and you want to join this, you can join that too. But we don't have an official logo yet, just yet. But
we gonna get there. We gonna get there.
Smoker Gaming says, do you think they'll bring more maps out for Apex? I think I'm gonna say the way they.
Wait, is that the whole question?
Hold on, yeah, the way they set it up.
It says Kings Canyon.
Yeah,
So
so I feel like instead of making updates to that map, I think they're gonna.
It's gonna be another map.
But moving on, Call of Duty catered to the true gaming enthusiast boys. They knew that what we wanted, and no BS shooters. We need that back. Sick Cuz says no lag, and that's pretty much it.
No lag. Like as far as in, that, it really depends on what gun you choose in Apex. Cause like I got a few wins under my belt here and there, and I personally use the wingman. It's only really a couple shots, like drop a lot of people. I do know the armor system can be annoying sometimes, but if you died really fast, then the game would essentially just be PUBG, and therefore it wouldn't be as fun. Like, yes, they can take quite a bit of damage. Sometimes that hurts, but I think that's where the tacticalness comes in from Apex, and that's what makes it so enjoyable to watch.
Here's my thing. When you compare Apex to Fortnite, and we had this conversation before, it's where in Fortnite you have to be. It's not just being a good shooter. It's I gotta be able to build a whole entire village in 2.3 seconds for you not to kill me. Right. That I was good. I was always like, it's like one shot and they got a whole castle around them already. It's like, and I was never good at building, so that's why I think Apex is better in my opinion. But
cut your video real quick.
Hey Larry, have you played Apex yet?
No, it's an EA property. I'm not touching that shit.
Hey,
he's set on it. There's no wrong.
Hey Larry, so let me ask you this: to all the people watching? What's your problem with EA?
Hold on, Spook.
They do not install the buildings that are custom to those. That's all there is. Like once good word of mouth comes in from their customer base, they play EA games. So then, I'm saying what.
Yeah, let's say, if y'all...
How is everybody buying these games complaining about them, yet y'all keep buying them? Like, just does this.
That's it?
I stopped buying all the time.
But Larry, this one's free though.
Nah, but look. But what he's saying though, even though it's free, it's still published by EA. His whole thing is he doesn't believe in the way how EA goes about handling their business when it comes to the consumer.
And therefore, as a consumer, he's exercising his power
exactly.
to not...
And let's be clear, Shocker is doing something that almost, especially in this day and age, that no gamer does. Like, we'll sit here and say, yo, we don't like this, we don't like that, we don't like this.
Call of Duty's the same game every year.
But then we'll turn around and go out and buy the shit the next day. So it's like, what I'm saying? So Shocker is actually doing what he's saying he's doing. He's like, look, I don't believe in EA, so I'm good.
I hear you, Callie Stunt. I hear you.
No problem.
Callie Stunt said the worst part of Apex, in his opinion.
I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it now.
Right.
No, facts.
We got a comment. Hold
Yeah,
on.
Callie Stunt said the worst part of Apex, in his opinion, is landing with no loot. Bruh, I feel you.
Well, you pick up 13
You go
shields
through
and
6
13
boxes,
medic
it's
packs.
all like batteries and shields.
It's like niggas run around and try to grab a backpack and the same pistol.
No.
It's like, I don't understand, man.
My issue.
All you get is Mozambique.
Yeah. My issue isn't that. I always get a weapon.
Spook,
I never
what'd you
get
say?
armor. Where's the armor at?
Spook, what'd you say?
Get some protection.
Garbage pistol. Just start off with.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna jump out of a plane with a damn parachute, just give me a 22.
Hey,
Right.
I got a serious question for y'all though.
Right.
How do you spell Mozambique? Now I'm gonna tell you how you spell it. It's easy. Trash.
Trash, boy.
Hey, you saying that? But when we played the other day, that was what I killed that last dude of that team with.
It was pure.
It was the only game I had.
What you talking about?
Won't you?
Exactly.
Yeah, so look,
Exactly.
so alright,
Look,
current state of
we go
Red
ahead
Dead.
and brought it up, you know what I'm saying, and it is one of the topics. We want to talk about the state of Red Dead Redemption 2's online
So I can hear you better.
component. You know what I'm saying?
He's still got the
Whew,
video.
boy, I don't even know where to start. Actually, hold on. Let me ask y'all this. Like, to keep it real basic. Is anybody still playing Red Dead 2 online?
No. Are we supposed to?
I haven't
Is there a
touched it.
reason to?
Right. No. This is legit
I don't know
question.
if they're
Hold on. Shocker.
I started the story mode back up again, but I haven't played it online. No, you can't even be
Wait. Did we just drop? We didn't just drop, did we?
Okay, hold on 1 second, y'all. We got a little, hold on 1
Technical
second.
difficulty.
Hold on.
It's still streaming.
Hey, is there any way we can get this nigga? How is that possible?
I would have to add him on Facebook and have both of them. They would be split.
What are you talking to him? You're talking to him through Facebook, right? So if we get that popping, then you can get rid of the whole phone thing, and they could probably be able to see Sean's face.
Well, I would say let's plan for that next time.
Yeah,
That's fine.
you guys can cancel it and then go home.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Alright. So yeah, hey Shocker, are you playing Red Dead 2 online?
No, not online. Like I said, I just ran. No, I haven't started story mode back, but I'm still doing the adventures of John Marston.
Okay. Okay.
But online, it's like, why am I going to play a game online where a dark skinned character, as soon as someone sees a dark skinned character, they're going to come after him just to kill him, just because he's dark skinned. Like, people really act like it's the fucking 1800s in that game. Like, come on, man. Like,
Wow.
That's an interesting side of it. I mean, granted,
like, dog.
yeah. I mean, honestly, everybody in that joint, it's just like it's a
GTA.
yeah, it's GTA online.
Shoot first, ask questions later. It's not enjoyable. Like, it could be enjoyable sometimes, sure, but like all the time.
Yeah.
And so now everybody has that fight or flight, ideas. Like, I'm either gonna fight this person or I'm gonna run. There's no interaction level. There's no like, hey man, what are you doing? Like, hey, let's go rob a bank together. Let's go do something. Not that you can rob a bank,
I mean,
but
yeah,
still.
the nature of GTA Online was pure savagery, right? That's basically.
And it crossed over into Red Dead Online, and it's.
Red Dead Online.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest issues that Red Dead 2's online had was the whole currency thing with the gold bars, with essentially you not getting like whatever missions you would do, you wouldn't get enough gold bars in return to allow you to purchase in-game items to proceed your character even further.
No,
like it was
overpriced at first.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So it made the grind much longer, you know what I'm saying? So I think that was one of the things out the gate that kind of killed it. Because it was like, damn, I gotta play like 200 missions just to buy a fucking piece of ammo for a gold repeater, you know what I'm saying? So I think that was one of the things that kind of killed it first.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out why a console online predominantly console game is still in beta mode.
Yeah, I mean that too, but
I feel like the thing that
they've
killed
already had an official release, right? But
yeah. Yeah.
I feel like the thing that actually hurts even more than the gold is like after playing GTA. Not that I played it the whole time, but like if you go play GTA right now, it has so much content, right? There's so many different things to do and buy, and clubs and stuff like that. And if you jump on Red Dead, there's nothing to do. They keep lowering the price of hunting, which makes hunting less viable. You know, they like lowered the price of fishing, which means you don't really want to fish or hunt. Now you only have to do missions, and the missions aren't that fun. You know, because they're not casting that single player experience.
I mean, I like
some are fun.
I like some of the missions in the online. It's like I said, for me, it was more so.
Yeah, but they're hit or
what
miss.
you got from. Yeah, I agree. What my more so thing was like what you got from completing the mission. You know, niggas will give you 1 gold bar. It's like, dog, I can't do nothing with, like, literally, I can't do anything. I can't even go buy some. I may be able to go buy some handgun ammo. That's it. Nothing else. I can't buy no clothes. I can't buy a machine pistol. I can't buy a rifle. I can't go buy a shotgun. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't
swipe that card, baby.
Hey,
You know,
microtransaction.
but you know what? I got a question.
Right.
I got a question, man.
In-game
I
purchase
got a
for
question.
win.
They want you to swipe that card,
Let's
baby.
go.
I got a question for y'all. Then it's the connection sport. If that being the case, right? What do you think Rockstar could do to improve, like, how the community currently feels about it, and what would bring you back for the most part?
2 things. 1, readjust the currency for gold bars,
Oh, they've-
which I believe they have addressed, but I don't know how. I don't know if it's still on the side of where people think it's more obtainable now. That I'm not 100% sure about because I haven't played Red Dead 2's online in like 3 weeks. But the other thing, the other thing that I think which they should improve on is incorporating more single player elements into that multiplayer, like they did with GTA 5.
Cowie Stein said, after the story mode is done, what else do you really got to do in those games? Nothing.
I mean, unless you
Red Dead.
Talking about like Red Dead. He
If
said
you're,
in GTA 5 you had mad options and side missions to do.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, see, I think one of the things,
Good point.
But
and
GTA's also been out for like 11 years.
No.
I was in high school when GTA 5 dropped.
Yeah, the one thing I will say, and I think we all, especially me and Shun, and Spook might have also thought about this as well. Before Red Dead 2 came out, the biggest question with online was, as far as how far they could take it, as far as advancing it, was the time frame of when Red Dead is set. That's really the biggest hindrance as far as where it can never be on the level of GTA 5's multiplayer. Nigga, you can buy houses, you can buy apartments, you can buy Lamborghinis, Ferraris. Nigga, in Red Dead, you gotta pick between the fucking the ugly horse or the less ugly horse, and you gotta pick from
Is the horse anorexic? Is it a donkey? Is it a mule?
What does all of our tents look like?
Is it a
like
deer?
it's not really, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't really like you show up with a squad like, all right, let's all go visit my hut. Like we visiting huts. Like that's not.
Look, here's the thing.
Right, peek my camp, peek my tent.
Here's the thing with GTA. Like when you, whether it be single player or multiplayer, when you get up, you can customize like especially later on, you can customize your crib, you can customize your car, you can improve the car, you can customize your gun, you can customize your character, clothes, tattoos, haircuts. You know what I'm saying? You can get a business. You can build your business from the ground up. You can buy another business that's completely separate into something completely different. Like you got drug dealing. Well, not that you can drug deal itself, but you can own a business that sells drugs.
Right.
You can.
No emoji.
Okay, like the NVGA podcast.
I don't know what he's even
The last
talking about.
thing that you can do is you can get like a nightclub. Right? You have the nightclub, you have the yachts. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's a lot.
when you jump over to Red Dead, it's like you don't got no crib, you don't have no house that's being upgraded.
Yeah.
You're not upgrading. What are you pimping out your horse? What do you?
I
You got a golden
it's,
saddle?
it's limiting because it's the area.
Yeah, but like, and then there's they like.
What'd you say?
like,
What'd you say, Shocker?
I said I can't buy a saloon, I can't own a ranch.
Not yet.
look,
Not
man.
yet.
Hey, let me ask you this.
You pimping out your horse? When you got a gold saddle?
Yeah, I
You know what I'm
got gold boots and
Let me
everything.
ask you this.
Chain guns I'm on with.
So actually, let's get into the next. One of the segments that we're gonna have is gonna be called cash or trash. So, cash or trash is pretty much we all gonna have topics every week, or maybe a game or a song or album,
Or
movie, TV show,
or show,
whatever.
whatever's relevant. We're gonna have cash or trash, and the way this works is we're gonna say, you know, what the album is or song or etc. And we're each gonna go around and rate it cash or trash. If it's trash, it's an automatic 0. If it's cash, we're gonna rate it 1 through. If it's cash, we're gonna rate it 1 through 5, and then maybe a quick description of why we choose that rating.
Yeah.
So,
Facts.
what's gonna be? Well, let me say this. Boy, no, Larry, we can't do that one because me and Larry. can see
The future of Anthem.
Nah, start out with Red Dead Online. That's what we just finished talking about.
Okay, Red Dead
So
Online.
what would you give Red Dead? Would you say it's
Red Dead
cash or
Online
trash?
for me is trash.
Just
Trash.
0.
Trash.
Straight up 0.
Trash.
Dookie.
Trash.
Garbage.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
Kill
Listen,
me.
everybody knows I'm a big ass Rockstar fan, so it really hurts me to say that, but I'm not trash.
Eagles, yeah.
Trash.
As
Cash.
much as I love Red Dead Redemption,
Yes.
and I want to see it successful, I just the choices that Red Dead has made, Rockstar has made with the game so far,
For the online.
like
It's all-
lowering the stuff that I actually like,
It's all for the online.
trash.
Damn, 0.
They like lowered the hunting.
Not good.
I like the hunting. They lowered the pricing.
I'll say this.
See, that's the thing. It's also.
I played Anthem Beta broken more times than I played Red Dead Online. So, that should say a lot. Right?
Not another load. Not another load.
Broken.
Right.
Infinite load screen, broken. Still trying to play. Still want to play the class. Still want to. I'm still more interested.
And what
in
about
that than I
Revive
was.
broken?
Yeah.
Revive got broken. The respawn got broken.
Everything broken. And I played that more than Red
Sometimes
Dead.
you
So
join
for
a
me,
match.
trash. We played like what, one night? And then I went right
Maybe
back to
2 nights.
Destiny 2
Yeah.
the next day.
You?
I'm gonna say
Dipping?
cash, and I'm gonna rate it. I agree with you guys, but I wouldn't have said it was trash. So I would say cash with a rating of like 2 for the time frame for lack of content on the online mode.
Yeah.
Because it's been. I mean, they were working on it
like
for
3 months now.
but here's the thing. You gotta remember they were also working on it for like 8-9 years.
I agree. Yeah,
And
that's
I don't
true.
feel like the
Yeah.
online mode was. I don't think it was thought into that 8 years completely. I think.
Yeah.
that-
Yeah, I mean, the bigger
Tacked on
focal
into the-
point of the. It's just like
It's
even
just
with
No,
Grand Theft
that-
Auto.
but
it's a story.
that should be a problem in itself because it's like, well, the time periods are different, and obviously we'll have to have different things. They should have already had a lot of ideas coming from GTA, because GTA has so. I know the time periods are different, but something, business owning, none of that.
I agree with that.
You-
I agree
you
with
know,
that. Yeah,
you know,
because
you
you,
can't
you should
become an oil
definitely be.
mogul,
That's what I'm
you
saying.
know what I'm saying?
There's plenty of
Think about
businesses,
oil
especially
empire, cuz.
if you look at just the town of Saint Denis in Red Dead. You should definitely be able to own.
You
some
could have
business.
you could have put some business
Sure.
in there.
Yeah,
You can put some
absolutely.
business
I
in
mean,
there.
it's
It
the
could be
biggest
just
town. It's the biggest city / town in the game.
Shocker.
Shocker.
Okay.
What's
If
your
I
vote?
could do 1 cent, I would take cash, but it's trash. I'm sorry.
So let me.
Like the 1 or 2 game mode, I played 2 story missions, I played 1 or 2.
Nice.
They're okay, but just the overall online trash.
He's still gonna have a pay.
Master Race.
Let me ask this real quick. I'm gonna ask the our special guest.
Local PC resident.
Hey,
sniper.
Spook, have you watched Shun play Red Dead 2's online?
You watched me play Red Dead. You didn't see online though.
Is he there? Spook.
He might
You
have
might
stepped
step
away.
away.
The connection's kind of poor.
So moving
I
on.
was gonna say, we're gonna
What's the-
slide to the next topic.
Well, the next.
My man.
Anything else you would? No, I don't care.
Oh, you
Anything
still on
else?
Cash?
Okay, Anthem. And I'll start off first. I'm gonna say Anthem is cash. I think they need some time to get some of the features together because, like,
Oh, so what's your
I'm gonna
rating,
point
though?
this out.
You didn't say your rating.
You did that.
You
No,
can-
I'm gonna
you
I'm gonna make it short, man. Make it short.
Okay.
I love Mass Effect, therefore I like Anthem because the gameplay is from Mass Effect. And my rating is, I feel like it's a strong, this is like out of 5, right? So I'm feeling like right now it's a strong 3 But once they like pick it up and start doing what they need to do, because this is about the survival of their company. You know what I'm saying? This isn't just like some low level stuff for them. They need this to work. I think it will be a 5 eventually, but at this moment, it's a strong 3.
I guess I'll go ahead and follow up with that with Anthem. Anthem, I'll give a cash 2. As far as rating wise, I would say I'm gonna go 2.5. I think, like I said, I think the moment-to-moment core gameplay in Anthem is great. I think it's very good. Same way with Mass Effect Andromeda. However, with that being said, there's so many issues around that gameplay, as far as like just menu interfaces, loading, in-game content.
All the guns looking the same.
The rewards, all that different type of stuff, the loot drops, the percentages, all that type of stuff that needs all this work, even though this game's been in development for over 5.5 years, is why I would give it a 2.5 out of 5, because it needs a lot of work. And it's just, like I said, with these type of games, it's just sad to me that it's like, this joint was worked on for almost 6 years, and it's like, there's still so much missing, and there's still so much that's broken. It's like, you know, it's baffling to me, because it's like, at the end of the day, the developers that makes these games, it's like they're professionals. You know what I'm saying? They're paid to do a job. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know how it works when it comes to gaming, but I know in the other assets of life, you know, if you are at your job every day and you have something that you have to do, something that has to be done, and you have to deliver it a certain way, when you don't do that, you end up getting fired. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not doing what you're fired. Right, you're not doing what you're paid to do. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to deliver something at a certain standard. So I don't know why, especially in this point now in 2019, why in gaming it's like, we're delivering you stuff that's just half-assed done.
You know what I just realized? This nigga Scoop hurt over Anthem.
There he is.
I'm just saying, I'm I'm looking at the big picture, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the big picture, you know what I'm saying? So that's...
When you game as long as some of us have been gaming, you know.
Right.
You got a little emotion attached into it sometimes, you know. Of course, you get hit one of them guys who be like, bro, why you upset? It's just a game.
But it's my thing. It's my thing, yo. It's like, bruh, you paid for it. So it's like, yo, like, why, like, that's what it's like, yo. You gonna go out to eat and order a burger and not get the burger? Like, it just don't make sense. Why would you be okay with that? So trash for me, 2.5.
I kept mine short.
Yeah.
Kenny, cash and trash, Anthem status, bro.
Anthem is easy cash for me. Easy cash. To keep it short, I haven't played the full version, no. But I played them big time in the what should have been called a demo, or a beta rather, versus a demo.
Called a broken terror.
Right, right. Broken early testing, access. But no, I would give it. We going out of a 5 system. I would give it, probably the same as you, bro. A 2 something.
2.5.
Yeah, almost a 3. Only because I've done this repeatedly with Destiny, and I see, you know what I mean? I see that perfect cake, right? It's just literally just missing some of the icing, right? Once you get the icing and you want to really sauce it and put some fruit on top of it, right? Then it's good, but it ain't there yet. It's still just a cake with no icing.
Cake.
Right.
It's like that.
So you say you want your cake and eat it too?
Pretty much. Right. So no, I say 2.5, 3, cash.
Larry, have you played Anthem?
No, I have not.
Published by EA.
No, he's not touching.
So Larry gets what is
trash.
automatic
Instant
trash. Okay.
Automatic trash, and it's sad because I'm sure, like, I know the people who played it like the game, but
It's EA.
like I said,
Said it's EA. I can't touch it.
Exactly. Exactly.
like, just the fact we're talking about
My
it,
man
like
is
the game that we're saying is good.
This man is grubbing.
We're still talking about how much you're saying you have
Good
for
too. Whop.
Literally, like, it's fucking-
You got 2 plates,
You got 2 plates.
Oh, Lord.
Why you eating so much, boy?
Yeah, nah, I haven't played Anthem at all, so I'm still in line. Still in line.
Oh yeah.
But
It's about to be powerful.
my biggest question is my biggest question right now is
Trey. Y'all just said Spoon has 2 plates of food. I thought you went vegan.
Hey, yo, somebody kick Larry out the joint. Hey, Larry, exit the chat.
But look, listen though.
That shit was funny.
That was funny.
Here's my biggest question though. At this moment is.
Nah, you good, Larry.
What is Larry talking about?
Right. What is he talking about? What's on your mind, playing?
And I say that because this is also a segment because Larry is on the screen. For those of you watching, he lives on the West Coast, and because sometimes his commentary can get lost in everything else, Larry's gonna have his own segment where he gets to talk about whatever he wants to talk about. And this is why this segment is actually called "What's Larry Talking About?" So,
what's on your mind, Playboy? What's on your mind?
Let me ask y'all this real quick, everybody. Just let go around the room. What's your favorite fighting game or fighting game franchise? Take it all time.
Oh yeah, let me start this off real quick. You know what I'm saying?
He's like strong neck.
And look,
next week you got another question because I just want to hear about it.
So mine is gonna be.
What was the question?
So no, my
favorite fighting game?
So my of all time or just like upcoming or current?
Current or in general?
Franchise. As a whole, I would say NetherRealm. Yeah, I'd say Mortal Kombat. Because I mean, they had a big play in Injustice, which is also that's just me.
Which is why the next Mortal Kombat probably.
Or Injustice. I was reading on Injustice too.
Favorite fighting franchise.
Let me say it right now. If any of y'all want to smoke in any one of these fighting games, you know what I'm saying?
That guy
Put the bread on the table.
That's Street Fighter bullshit.
Strong neck.
No.
Come see me, cuz.
I got a question.
Franchise?
I got a question. Is Street Fighter and MVC considered under the same umbrella or separate?
I would say yeah.
That's easy then. Yeah.
Street Fighter and who?
Sean says no.
Oh, okay.
I'm just talking in general, Spook. Like, we're saying, basically, Larry's question, if you didn't hear it, is what is your favorite fighting franchise? Spook's answer. In case you didn't hear, Spook said Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That is a great game.
Okay, so Capcom.
You guys put in the comments, what do you guys think that the best fighting franchise is? What's your favorite?
By the way, this includes Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, there is a reason why I'm asking this question. I still haven't heard a Spook's answer though.
It's a fighter, Spook.
It's still a fighter though, and it is a franchise.
And it is. Hey, if the game can make it to Evo, then the game is considered a fighter, dog.
Facts. I would say.
I don't know. You play Dragon Ball Z. I be hitting kids in the back.
I was just about to say, if we were to talk,
No, you don't fight with items in high-level competition with Super Smash Bros. Though it is purely 1v1.
Hey, appreciate the follow, Papa Gotti's 2019.
Yeah, but you gotta tell every Smash Brothers fan. So hold on, let's hold on real quick. Let's kind of
see how they feel.
Hold on, let's dial it back for a second. What was your favorite franchise?
He never answered.
I never answered. Yeah,
right,
I would say if we were gonna go,
You need some help?
if we were gonna go current,
Street Fighter?
Just in general.
or in
I
general?
say, just keep it in
For
general.
me in general, KI.
Okay.
Okay, if we're talking current though, that's like
No.
I would choose over playing any other. It would
Don't
be-
you lie to me,
right.
boy. You go first. We in a circle. You're next. What's your favorite fighting franchise?
Dead
me-
or alive.
Nah, hell no.
Power
That shit, I don't
Stone.
like that. Nah.
Go old.
Nah. I mean, for me, I'm not, since we're saying franchise, For me, you know, I gotta go with the OG, baby. I gotta go with Street Fighter. You know what I'm saying? Because for
classic.
me,
That's what
it's
got me
like
started.
Street Fighter is what got me started in fighting games, nigga. I remember playing that motherfucker in the laundromat. You know, that's it. You know what I'm saying? What you mean? Hey, listen. Two quarters in the machine at the laundromat. Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Like that's what a nigga got started with. You know what I'm saying? That's how a nigga got busy. That would be mine, but I would be franchise.
No, we said franchise though. Like if we're talking favorite game,
Marvel
it
vs.
changes.
Capcom,
Yeah,
It changes.
If we're MVC, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is probably like that's probably like my favorite fighter of all time.
Wait. What's up?
Power Stone.
You know what? Okay, well mine. I know mine. He might be surprised. Well, I feel like I have, even though one of my favorite fighting games is actually SNK versus Street Fighter
like
2.
Virtual Fighter Mega Mix.
No. Get out of here with that.
Sega Saturn.
Franchise-wise, I'm gonna have to go with Street Fighter purely because in the Street Fighter franchise, there's a little game called Street Fighter Third Strike.
Hey.
And I was bodying my man's over here.
And Sean just
Dreamcast status.
You was never bothering me on Third Strike. That's
Shut
my
you,
number one Street Fighter.
Should I go ahead and hit my man with the troll status? Should I give it his feelings real quick? I can do it. Like, you
What you
can't
say, Shocker?
Sean just hinted at my next question of the game because that is one of the most technical fighters that's ever been made.
Yeah.
Do you feel like fighters as a whole pick up the play now, or are they more for true hardcore?
I'm gonna take you for a ride.
Because I do feel like Tekken, Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur, those are all three of those are just put together players. Simple to play, comfortable to master, while Street Fighter is just a pure chess match. And that's just what I'm thinking about. That's just how I feel. I'm just trying to see how y'all feel about that.
They didn't hear it because he was talking.
I didn't catch all. Just go
Trying.
ahead and just relay back what you said.
What do you say?
But some of it I couldn't
Because
hear.
do you feel like fighters are more for casual or that's all?
It depends on the franchise.
Not.
It depends on it depends on the game. Because you had Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite that came out, that was a casual game. It was for the casual.
It wasn't trash. It was
Then
just
you
bad
have
stuff.
DBZ. Go ahead and step out there on DBZ and see your head get rocked real quick. Fighters is not a game. Like they will wreck you. So that's more for the hardcore. So it just depends on which game you play.
I mean, for me, honestly, I feel like any fighting game can be for a hardcore person. But you can also have casual people play as well. To me, it all depends on the type of time that you put into that fighting game. That's the one thing I love about fighting games. For fighting games, it's really about what you put into it is what you get out of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like to me, fighting games are the definition of practice makes perfect. You know what I'm saying? So if you are playing a fighting game and you're putting hours into it or putting time into it day in and day out, you know what I'm saying? Eventually you're gonna get to a point where you're going to become efficient in that joint. But if you're the type of person where you just want to, just casually play a few matches and that's it, then it's going to be in a more casual sense for you. To me, it's just all about what you put into it. That's what you get out of it.
You can turn anything into a competition, basically. You can turn anything into high level play.
Exactly.
Start playing mind games as a match.
Hold on. Shocker, hold on for 1 second. We got a comment from Spook. Go ahead.
Thanks for the follow, Nature.
They're trying to do this rubber band effect to where, like, basically, if I pull off my combo perfectly and you did make a mistake, to make it a game still, they're going to do stupid shit. For an example, for me, Street Fighter 5, which they still have it in all the other ones, you can throw a fireball and you can touch somebody, literally get merged with them. And then magically, within a split frame, that man will be blocking that fireball. Practice will never, you can never beat that shit.
No, I mean, like, if you can always be perfect as long as something is consistent. So like, even though that might have happened, as long as it stays consistent, you still can you can still make it perfect, you know. This man pulled up a wow. Yeah, I mean, it's all about hitboxes and stuff. It's got the hitbox a little weird, like that. So,
Yeah, oh yeah, I know the hitbox is funny.
yeah, but as long as we,
I mean, our
that's why I started playing Clash.
So they can actually see how.
you can. I mean, right. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
moving on to
Hold on. Did Shocker? Did you have anything else?
Well, like I said, basically that was my main question. Do you feel like fighters are all about the casuals?
Gotcha.
Which, like I said, I figured it'd be a little bit of column A, column B, but it's just something I had on my mind.
Right. Right.
What would you say Mortal Kombat is for? I feel like Mortal Kombat has always been more technical.
Yeah, I would consider it a technical fighter.
It is,
but even then, it got, like I said, well, yeah. I mean, the person to talk about that is this man right here. Go ahead, talk about that Mortal Kombat.
This
is your man right here.
I'm just upset that nobody mentioned Tekken.
Oh, you already know.
Tekken's like Destiny. It has its fans, but it's not like.
Yeah.
But Tekken is
More like
very
everybody, yeah.
Tekken is
and that's probably part of the reason
it's
why.
up there in age with Street Fighter, like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
franchise-wise,
Yeah,
it's
so,
one of the other-
yeah.
But like Mortal Kombat is one of those games where when it comes out, whether you're a Mortal Kombat fan or not, everybody's getting that one. I mean, even if you don't play it consistently, like
Yeah, I mean,
I can't lie. I did buy them. I did buy.
Yeah, no,
That's
bro,
Mortal Kombat.
it's
I
been
wasn't a
around
fan.
since.
since
Kinda
we
around.
done it.
Yeah, so that's those
Since arcades
games,
was still
franchises like Tekken,
Finish him.
Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, like them joints.
And if you're me and you're
They-
related to him,
they'll
that's a gay.
yeah.
Yo, how many times, old boy Iron used to stump on cash with that SNK and he hit you with that Raging Demon. I couldn't even do a Raging Demon back then. I'd be like,
And I will say,
why you make the screen go dark?
What'd you say, Shocker?
and I was about to say, my biggest regret about not owning Xbox is not being able to play Killer Instinct.
Hey.
That's real
Right
quick.
there.
You only got it on the PC now, bro.
Hey, Killer Instinct. I will say, it's. I mean, yeah, it's definitely up there. But I feel like the person to really speak on that should be my man.
I got a few comments. I don't know if he's still in here. Raw Lou said good day.
Good day. Good day, Raw.
Good day, mate.
Fox account, I think.
Read the
that what it is.
comments.
Full count.
Full account says salute to the Sunday Fellowshippers.
Hey, let the church say amen.
Amen. Amen. I love that.
No, correction, not amen.
Amen.
Wait a minute. Hold up. That was a setup.
That's just funny.
Nah, it's
Any
funny
more
though.
comments? Any more comments?
Appreciate it.
That's it.
I do got something else for you though.
But yeah, I wanna have Kato speak a little bit on Killer Instinct real quick.
As far as KI goes,
I need to say it too overpowered.
nah, you got nerfed 1,700 times.
I just had to say that.
No, I mean, I literally bought an Xbox One for that game. Like that was.
I literally was at your house
Yeah.
playing that game.
Right.
Getting demolished by his Jago until I hit him with that glaciers, baby! Like, yo,
That and
so-
Forza. Let me be
Yeah.
clear. That and Forza.
Glaciers.
Not just for
So,
Forza as well.
you
like
know,
that
the
game
amount of
so
time that I put into that game when it first came out was ridiculous. That was pretty much all I played. And then with the updates, and then, you know, they went from the other studio to Ironworks, I think it was.
Mhm.
And then they actually started putting content in it left and right. So now,
Battletoads.
yeah, like now they have the guest characters on. Like the game is dope. Like
That's a big character.
and people still play. They still have tournaments. But this is back. This is right back into that lane of DBZ Fighters, Tekken, all of those like technical games. Like yo, if you step out there, you're gonna get sauced. Like you're gonna get sauced, especially in that game because it has, like you said, it has a cult following. So people are still playing it.
One thing.
I'll still be playing Justice 1 and Justice 2 now.
What? Yeah, I will say too. That's the one thing though.
Get smashed
One
by
thing
a
I will
Japanese
say,
cat.
as far as fighting game goes, as far as just, and this is all fighters in general.
Yeah.
One thing that I think that they need to, like, all the developers should try to improve on when it comes to
Matching.
online matchmaking. Because that's the one thing, the online matchmaking is the one thing that can keep people off of fighting games after a certain amount of time.
You said it was on the way.
Is the fact that like you can get on, right? You know, you can get on a fighting game, right? You get online, and your first match could be with somebody who's like completely trash, but then your next match will be with somebody who literally has played the joint for like 600 hours, and this nigga's making the screen go black, and you can't even get one combo out.
Oh,
So that's the
how we matched
Right.
up with somebody on what was it, Thursday we played on
right,
Apex.
exactly. Yeah, fighters.
One of the cats had like 4,200 kills
Yeah.
in Apex. Like, what are you doing?
That's what I'm saying. So that's the one thing that I think, that's one of the biggest things that I think they should improve on when it comes to fighting games and online matchmaking for sure. Because like I said, the balance is just, it's completely off. And the crazy part is it's almost universal with almost all fighting.
You know what the
games.
problem is?
You've experienced it in Mortal Kombat, you experienced it in Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom, Tekken, like all of them. It's all.
You know what I think throws it off? People who play like me. I'll have days where I'll get on and I'll thrash everybody, and then I'll have days where I get on and I'm like Butterfinger slipping off the controller and shit.
Yeah.
And so it's like hard to place me because it's like, okay, like he just cracked this guy who's really
That's the
good,
point.
but then he lost because it's new. What happened? Like,
That's a good point. It could be. That's a good point. The placement as far as how they rate. That's a good point. Good point. I like that. Right.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you right now, what kills games is auto aim and auto combo.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
When we're kids, we had to learn, you know what I mean? Like when we were young, we played games, we had to actually learn and like,
Hit those buttons in the perfect timing too.
Yep.
What do you mean, like, you have a sniper on Destiny and you go move to stick it on somebody's head, walks past and stick moves with the head.
Yeah.
And then shoot in fighting games, you need 2 button combos now.
Yeah. I got some. Hey, look. It's funny that you bring up the easy combo thing, and that is one thing I think is like it's two sides of the sword with that. Like, there's the first part of it is I understand why they started to add that because they're trying to get even more people into the game who are not necessarily good in fighting.
they're trying to raise the level of casual players,
Right, exactly.
without
competent
capping
in
high-level
fighters.
players, because high-level players
Exactly.
are still going to beat your ass.
Right,
He's still
exactly.
going to get that L. Kenny's
Right,
still going
yeah.
to beat me in a fighter,
Right.
even if I got all the
Whereas-
combos. He's like, I know all the
Yeah.
combos.
Whereas the opposite side, I think the opposite side is I think it's
Look at
I
him
think
with
it's
Planet,
trash
because
because
I'm
it's
pretty
like
sure he took a
you're
L in
basically
Dragon Ball
constantly
Z.
trying to handle people. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole one of the main excitements of playing a fighting game was trying to learn the movesets, learning each character's moves. Like that's one of the main appeals of it. You know what I'm saying? So to have it now where it's like, yo, you can just turn on this auto combo joint and then you can just go ham. It's like, damn, bro. Exactly.
Exactly, Shaka.
Hey.
But dang, if it's there, I'll gladly exploit it.
So another
I play Apex.
So another segment that we're gonna be doing is gonna be called Clip of the Day. Now we're not completely prepared for what we wanted to do. We do have these show notes every week. We only have we don't have all of the clips that we wanted to have. But just to give an idea for what the clip of the day is gonna look like. Basically it's gonna pop up like this. And this is live gameplay from a few weeks ago. So just take a look at this and we'll comment on it afterwards. I'm just gonna show a little bit of it.
This was the last. This is from practice.
Nah, it's perfect. What do you mean set up like this? Somebody's actually throwing sticks.
And then you can still see us in this corner right here
Talking
too.
up a storm, bro. I was over there coughing.
Let me try another
I was playing right there. It's a very unique laugh there.
I'm gonna try
2 weeks ago we did the practice.
Were you talking about jump force? Yeah, I got jump force.
You ain't talking about that fighter. Jump force.
Oh, Spider-Man.
I didn't realize he was behind me.
Wait a minute, hold on. Trying to find a good clip. Give me a second.
Wait. If you recorded that, I recorded mine, didn't I? I won that next match.
Trying to revive you first.
His crew had to get.
But I don't know who.
You running with Shogun.
Oh, only saved that last
He was
one.
behind me, bro. That's my fault.
No, I swear I saved the one I had. Maybe it only it might not save correctly, but it's fine.
I was trying to revive
You get the general idea of what we're, we'll have something pretty much every week after this. Something official.
Hey, you watching that off here?
This is safe to the PlayStation.
Oh,
Oh, this was just 3 of us the other day.
this is where we ran. It was like, yo,
Is this where you was smashing?
I think.
That's
This is the joint where you was snapping?
I mean, I only saved the good clips, so.
Yeah, I think.
I was throwing at them cuts, dog. I was like, yo, he gonna catch this. Nah, he gonna catch his work. We got them. I remember this. We ran up in there. I bodied this cat.
He ran.
He might be.
Run.
Why are you running?
Do you know the way?
I ran to the right. Oh shit, boy.
Oh.
Good shit.
Nah,
Hey,
put him
shield,
down.
shield, shield.
Shot 44.
Right here. I'm still right here.
Hey, the teamwork was popping. Hold up.
Yeah, I know this is a good clip because I
This
saved
nigga
this.
has a purple shield. Backpack, helmet, everything.
I
You
got
got
a purple.
everything you need, bro.
I got a purple.
She said you got everything you need in this joint.
Everything you need. Yeah.
They got a hamburger line.
Hey, you guys.
Drop immediately, or did you had to down him?
I blew his face off. He died immediately because he had nobody
so
left.
Okay.
Oh
There's one more squad left.
Oh my god. He had the clip. He grabbed his man's jumps because we already doused him.
They're probably over here. Let's take this building right here.
That's tough.
Go straight for it.
Yeah,
Go
just
straight
talk about it. Just talk about it. He's like, yo, let it all out.
Yeah, this is very nice.
Hey, full
Like
account
the fact that
says
it is
video game movies, shows are getting better. Seen Castlevania? Yes.
Yeah,
Castlevania is fire.
Yeah, Castlevania
full
is
account.
very good. Both,
Castlevania, both
both
seasons.
seasons are
We're
great.
good, bro. Yeah, we're good.
Let's
Very
all sit real close.
Yeah, if you haven't watched Castlevania on Netflix, watch it. Both seasons
good.
are incredible.
I have to watch it.
So hold on. So I just want to clarify. I don't want to play the whole clip,
No,
but
you don't need
essentially this is how clip. Like I said, we're a little unprepared for this segment because we didn't have everything we needed. But this is how the clip of the day is gonna work, and it's not always gonna be video gameplay. It'll be whatever the clip. Like it could be a popular meme or
Trailer for a
a
movie.
trailer for a movie
IG
or something,
clip.
and
Yeah.
what we'll do is
Twitter clip.
We'll have, as you can see, we have the thing in the corner, and that's why we have that. So during clip of the day, you can still see what we're doing if we go full screen. So it could be trailers for a new episode on a popular show. It could be a lot of things. So it could just be, like I said, a popular clip on social media, whatever the case may be. And we may have more than one clip. We may only have one clip, but essentially that's how a clip of the day is going to work. But with that being said,
So look, I actually want to switch gears here, gentlemen. Pretty much as far as all the gaming stuff, like we've kind of got most of all that out the way. One thing I did want to add with the gaming though, because I think I'm the only one here who's played Devil May Cry 5 so far. It just came out on Friday. I'm enjoying it. It's very good. I'm probably about 50% through it.
So
maybe
are you saying
55%.
that's cash?
But Devil May Cry is definitely cash all the way. Like so far, like I said, I ain't finished it, but so far it's definitely cash. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. Even the new character that they added onto that channel, dude's name is V, but it's very good. And they actually have an auto combo system in that joint too. You can enable it if you want. That's what I was going to add. You can turn on an auto combo system.
No, thank you.
Yep. You can turn it on right from the main menu. But obviously you don't have to. But it is there. I just thought that shit was hilarious. I was like, what? But yeah. So I want to go ahead and transition to music real quick. What's everybody listening to currently? What'd you say, Shocker? What you been listening to lately?
I said an album from 2016.
You said 316?
Album from 2016.
What's the name? Hold on, Spook. What's the name of the album, Larry?
I'm pulling it up now. Baker's Dozen by DBI.
Baker's Dozen by DBI. Alright. Computer puns. Right. Got you. Spook, what are you listening to? Classic. See, they talking my shit. You know what I'm saying? I love that. You know what I'm saying? Talking my shit. I love that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah, facts. You already know. Yeah, you already know.
You just realize your selection's a little salty lately?
You know what I'm saying? I love that. But what about you, Shun?
Truthfully, man, I've been listening to this new artist. I can't pronounce his, or not. He might not even be new. I just don't know. His name is Tobe, T-O-B-E. His last joint is so unpronounceable. It's like N-W-I-G-W-E or something like that. And the song I'm specifically listening to is called Bountiful. And his lyrics is nice. His lyrical game is nice.
Okay.
Trust me on that.
For me, I've been listening to 2 Chainz's new album, Rapper Go to the League.
His name is Tobe, T-O-B-E.
Listen, I'm glad he said that shit. Listen, my nigga last night, I was like, yo, this commercial was playing. I'm like, yo, this shit sound fire. This nigga sound conscious as shit. So I screenshotted this nigga's joint, right? Because I was like, I couldn't remember what his, well, they didn't have like his link. And that nigga's name is Tobe.
He's on Spotify.
With the N.
Yeah.
His last name is N-W-I-G-W-E.
Yeah. Wiki, like Yeah. He got fired. His lyrics fired though. He's vocal shit too. His show was nice. It's rap.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I've been listening to 2 Chainz's new album, Rapper Go to the League, which I'm gonna be honest with you, I've listened to it. Yeah, it's on Spotify. I'm probably listening to it probably about 3 times now in full, and I definitely think it's probably 2 Chainz's best work, for sure.
Matt, I haven't done anything with the Share Factory. I have to check that out.
Kato.
I haven't really been listening to any like specific stuff. I've been more instrumental heavy, as some of y'all have known. That,
trap.
Yeah, like trap
remixes, instrumental,
like straight YouTube stuff. If I was gonna say I'm listening to anything specific, like on Spotify, I've been listening to this dude called Big O. I discovered him on Spotify. Big O. His name is Big O. Look him up on Spotify. He's got a couple. Yeah, he's got a couple joints on there that are alright though.
Okay.
Now Trey, other than your own voice.
Trigger.
Music wise for me, a lot of times I used to be a big Dat Piff downloader, but I don't have the time to do that anymore. I used to make my own playlist. So if it's not the radio, I'm the same thing. I do a lot of instrumentals. Cause I make beats. I make beats myself personally. So I usually listen to my own beats, or I find like my favorite other producers. I
Cashmere Cat, Jimmy Turtle.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, DDIC album.
Sometimes Skrillex, not always, but sometimes. Oh, you know what else I was listening to? It's not rap, but I was listening to a couple of Billie Eilish songs. I kind of like them. I ain't gonna lie to you. She literally just came out like in the last year.
Gotcha.
That's why I never heard of her.
I like her. She's like it's like a Skrillex does like one of her beats, and this beat is fire. So I like had to cop that joke on Spotify Premium. So no commercials over here.
So once again, I do want to before we head out, again, we want to go around and say who we are. If you haven't been watching, or if you just tuned into the last bit,
Scoop 23,
Shun 44,
Trey B. Dippin,
Kato,
and on screen,
4343,
and then special guest,
Spook 84, Sniper Extraordinaire.
Before we before we go, they're not there right now, but in the description we're gonna have everyone's social media plugged. As far as Instagram is concerned, the banner you see here. If you guys want to support us on Facebook and you don't have Instagram, look up this group on Facebook. We're gonna be posting. Links to our YouTube channel on the Facebook group. Of course, if you're watching through your phone, make sure you go subscribe. If you're watching through the PlayStation app, I need you to subscribe. And
debate truck.
You wanna finish it up?
Yeah. So, I mean, for the most part, that's pretty much that wraps up for the day. As far as next week goes, like we plan on obviously being back next week around the same time. With a whole new slew of different topics. Actually, you know what? Real quick.
Don't always hold us to the 1 o'clock thing. By the first episode, I think we pretty much got how we're gonna set up every week. And
we're still working out the kinks, people.
Yeah, so time-wise, we're gonna start between the hours of 1 and 2, somewhere between. Matter of fact, between the hours of 12 and 2. So just keep that in mind. And if you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell, you won't have to worry about it. It'll just pop up on your phone, play. You know what I'm saying?
One thing I will want to add though, as far as for parting words, 3 of us out of this circle. Three of us did went and seen Captain Marvel yesterday. That would be myself, Shun44, and Kato. So we wasn't giving we're not gonna give no full review on the movie or anything like that. But I will say we'll just give our little quick thoughts on the movie real quick. I'll start out with Kato first. As far as did you like it? What would you rate it? And what is you ready for next when it comes to Marvel?
Captain Marvel, yeah, no, I liked it. It was good. It's an origin story. Like, if you're expecting something extravagant, yeah, it's an origin story. That's that. Oh, well, the bandage is broke. And then, as far as what I'm expecting, I mean...
What would you rate it?
What would I rate it? Out of 5?
You gotta... Yeah.
Out of 5.
Maybe you do a quick explanation of rating so they don't be thinking it's low.
No, I would give probably about 3.8. And, yeah, it's not perfect.
Okay. For me, when it comes to Captain Marvel, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. There definitely was some stuff that I thought. Actually, I will say there was a nice surprise in that joint that I didn't see coming. But overall, I liked it. It was pretty much an origin story of her. The one thing that I thought was kind of like a little bit of a letdown as far as when she gets all of her powers. But I mean, like I said, you'll see that once you get the movie. But on a scale of 1 to 5, I'd give it like a solid 3 out of 5 for me. Shun? He's in there yesterday.
The movie's real good. To be completely honest, I'm probably a little bit more easy to please than these two over here. But there was still a few things that I wanted from the movie, and I felt like the movie hit a lot of I liked a lot of it. Like, and contrary to what people were saying online, I didn't see this whole feminist agenda thing. Like, not that much, really.
Yeah, I mean,
not really. Like, I mean, it's just a movie.
Hey, go ahead. Wait. Go ahead, Shocker.
It's a 4.
Yeah.
Full count. Appreciate that, player.
We ain't even, you know what I'm saying? We ain't even get him. We ain't even get all of that. But Shun definitely said he gave it a 4 out of 5, so that's what's up. Yeah. Yep. But as far as for next week, like I said, we're gonna try to be back next week around the same time, like I said, with a whole different set of topics. And that's pretty much it for me. I mean, my social media is Scoop23 on Instagram, Scoop23 on PlayStation, and that's pretty much it for me. So I'll leave it with Shun. Any parting words for you?
No, man, just be good. Keep your head up. Always stay positive. It's the way to be in life. But you can reach me on pretty much Shun44 on every platform, with the exception of Twitter being Shun_day.
Kato?
Same thing. Kato with 3 H's on Twitter. That's primary. And yeah, the only parting words I really have is, if you guys, anybody that watched or anyone that watches later, if If you guys have suggestions or topics or anything you guys want to talk about, put it in the comments.
Yeah,
And we'll see it.
Like, comment,
we'll respond to
subscribe,
it.
all that good
Right,
stuff.
we'll respond to it.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
We in there.
And we'll get back to you. That's it, man.
Trey, Trigger, anything?
I'm gonna let Larry go first.
Shocker, you got anything you want to add to it?
Yeah. Social media, Instagram, longshot_work, and that's on most social media platforms. Sharper4343 on PlayStation Network, and that's pretty much it for me. I mean, open up the discussion, bro. Well, I would like to say we're 21st, because that's what I'm not going to say.
And as far as our special guest, what's
Spook 84, you got any closing? Special guest for the day.
Okay, 84, you know what I'm saying? Almost my favorite platform besides PlayStation.
So in case you didn't hear that,
yeah.
in case you didn't hear that,
Yeah.
Spook Triple OK 84
Hey.
on every platform with the exception of PlayStation, cause he ain't there.
And Xbox One. I will say real quick, just to kind of
He
give
got
y'all,
an Xbox.
just kind of give y'all some insight as far as on us when it comes to the gaming background. Trigger plays on PlayStation 4, pretty much only. Kato plays on PlayStation, Xbox, PC. I myself play on Xbox, PlayStation, PC, and the Nintendo Switch. Shout out to the Switch. Don't go nowhere without my Switch. Shun44.
PlayStation. I don't have an Xbox One yet, but I will eventually. I had a 360 status, but I pretty much play on everything, with the exception of the Switch. Might be coming soon, sooner than they think. But you know, Shun44 though.
And that's it, man.
yeah,
All y'all cats stay blessed. Thank you for anybody who subscribed or commented or whatever. This is kind of crazy that this happened the way it happened, but it happened. So we'll see y'all next week. Signing off.
Indeed.
Even though I didn't get my little 2 cents, you know what I'm saying?
Have
Good luck, player.
Go ahead, come on, get it.
But what he said, yeah, man. As far as my social media, it's bag_Trey5. That's bag_Trey5 on Instagram. My gamer tag is Trey_got_swag. PSN only. And bless.
Appreciate it.
Young bless. Hey,
Where's the dip? Where's the dip? Where the dip at?
If you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to head over to my channel. My personal channel is called Trey V Dippin', which is that's why I introduced myself as. I'm about to have a free giveaway for 5,000 subs coming up. So if you want free stuff, you know what I'm saying, go over, subscribe, watch my last video. Other than that, NVGA, you feel me?
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Hey, yo.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and we'll catch y'all next week, man.
Too fat, guys. Destroy a couch.